Hello, welcome to Higher Ground Gaming. This is Eric. My co-host Mr. Brody is here, presenting you another game from the all-time ELO Greatest Teams Tournament using Diamond Mind Baseball. Miss Mags' birthday today. She's over there playing with her mouse there. She just had her birthday dinner, and she turns 6 today, here on February 9th, 2018. Oh, there she is. Is the birthday girl. Yeah, you can let her have that seat today, Mr. Brody. It's her birthday. So, Miss Mags is getting ready for her birthday. And she says she would like to do a game today from the all-time ELO League. It's going to be between the 1995 Cleveland Indians and the 1919 Cincinnati Reds. Now, the 1919 Cincinnati Reds, of course, were involved in that. Well, they weren't involved, but they were in the World Series with the Chicago White Sox, or the Black Sox, as they're known as, with the scandal there. So their actual World Series win is somewhat debatable, whether or not they were actually won the game. I'm guessing probably not, but not for sure, but they did win, so they are the World Series champions for 1919. And Cincinnati and the Cleveland Indians 1995 lost to the Atlanta Braves 4-3, so they were definitely a team that could have won the World Series. So this should be an interesting matchup here. So on the mound for the Cincinnati Reds is going to be Hod Eller. He comes in with a 20-9 record, 2.39 ERA, 248 and a third innings pitched, 216 hits allowed, 7 homers, home runs allowed, 50 walks and 137 strikeouts, and also had 2 saves, even though they didn't really officially record saves back then. Mr. Brody, be nice. It's her birthday today. Are you guys playing? So opponents hit 237 combined off of Heller with a 2.279 on base percentage and only a 260 slugging. So the lineup for the visiting Cleveland Indians is going to be Kenny Lofton, the center fielder. Omar Vizquel, the switch hitting shortstop, bats second. Carlos Baerga, the switch hitting second baseman, bats third. Batting cleanup is Albert Bell, the left fielder. Jim Thome, who's just getting into the Hall of Fame this year, congratulations to him, will bat fifth and play third base. Batting sixth is the first baseman, Paul Sorrento. Manny Ramirez, the future Red Sox, will bat seventh and play right field. Batting eighth, another future Red Sox, Tony Pena, behind the plate. And batting ninth and on the mound, Charles Nagy. And we are playing with Cincinnati Reds as the home team, so there will be no DH today, as we do with all the teams that do not have DHs. Wherever the home team is, we go by that. Whether or not they had a DH at the time or not is for the AL teams. And basically any time after 1973, 73 and after. Anytime before that will be all no DH. So alright, so let's get this game underway here. So Kenny Lofton comes in. He hit .310 with 7 homers and 53 runs batted in 1995. He hit .325 against right-handed pitching with a .371 on base percentage. So here's the pitch. Belted into the left center field alley. McGee chasing back to the wall. He can't hold on. And Lofton, with one pitch, is standing on second. So that's how the game starts, with a double by Kenny Lofton. So the Indians off to a good start. And I'll be managing the 1919 Cincinnati Reds, as I do manage all the home teams. Unless there's a Red Sox team playing, then I will manage the Red Sox team. Alright, next up will be Omar Vizquel, the switch hitting shortstop. He'll bat left-handed against the right-handed Eller. Vizquel comes in hitting .266 with 6 homers and 56 runs batted in. Hit .267 against right-handed pitching. So a runner in scoring position. So Lofton gets his lead. ELO looks him back. Looks in for the sign from Wingo. Here's the windup and the pitch. 0-1 count. Kick and delivery. Swinging a towering fly ball to left field. McGee waiting straight away. Has it 1 down. And Lofton will hold at second. So 1 down for Carlos Baerga. Baerga hit .314 with 15 homers and 90 runs batted in. Hit .307 against right-handed pitching. So Baerga with an RBI opportunity to get the Indians on the board. Here's the pitch. Ground ball to the right side. Rath with the grab. Throws over for the out. So on the third will go Lofton. So a runner at third for Albert Bell. Albert Bell had a monster season in 1995. Hit .317 with 50 homers and 126 runs batted in. Hit .324 against right-handed pitching with a .401 on-base percentage and a .729 slugging. Here's the pitch to Bell. Launched with authority. Deep right center field. Both outfielders are in pursuit, and nobody will get to this one. Through the wall. Lofton comes in with the first run of the game. Speedy Bell will try for 3, and he is in there with a triple. So I almost thought that was going to go out, but that was high off the wall. But Bell gets himself an RBI triple, driving in Lofton, and the 95 Cleveland Indians are on the board. It's going to bring up Jim Thome. Jim Thome hit .314 with 25 homers and 73 runs batted in. .327 against righties, .456 on base percentage. Chance for an RBI for him. 2-2 pitch. Strike 3. And ELO gets him to retire the side. But Bell gets himself an RBI triple, and the Cleveland Indians won, and the Cincinnati Reds coming up. Charles Nagy on the mound for the Indians. Nagy had a 16-6 record with a 4.55 earned run average. 178 innings pitched, 194 hits allowed, 20 home runs allowed, 61 walks and 139 strikeouts. Against lefties, he batted .313 against them. Wow. And we do have a lot of lefties in this lineup. As you can see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lefties in a switch hitter. So essentially 6 lefties in the lineup. So we'll see how that pays out for Nagy. Only .237 against the righties. Hit against them. So the lineup for the hometown Cincinnati Reds is going to be Maury Rath. The second baseman bats first. Greasy Neal, gotta love that. The right fielder bats second. And there's also a lot of speed on the Cincinnati Reds team. And they were not caught very often. So Heine Groth, the third baseman, bats third. Batting cleanup, Ed Rausch, center fielder. Batting fifth, Sherry McGee. I believe he played on a team in 1905, I want to say. He sounds very familiar. I'll have to check that out. Actually, I'll check it out right here. Oh, and actually, the Brooklyn team was called the Brooklyn Robins. I did not realize that. I just picked a box score to get a lineup for the Reds. And looked like the Brooklyn was called the Brooklyn Robins in 1919. I did not know that. Let's see if this Sherry McGee is the same Sherry McGee as I'm thinking of. Yeah, it is. He played for the Philadelphia Phillies in 1905. This is what would be his last season with the Cincinnati Reds. So Sherry McGee, the left fielder, bats fifth. Batting sixth is Jake Daubert. first baseman. Batting 7th is Larry Koff, the shortstop. Behind the plate, batting 8th is Ivy Wingo. And on the mound, batting 9th is Eller. So Ross steps into the box. He hit .264 with a homer and 29 runs batted in. So he will swing away. 1-0 count. Next pitch to Rath. Hit it to Lofton in center, and it's going to drop in front of him. And he'll keep it in front of him. Knocks it off his body, but Rath is in with a single. So a good start for the Reds. And we didn't go over the Cincinnati defense, but we will go over the Indians defense here, and then next inning go over the Cincinnati one. So we have Bell in left, Lofton in center, and Ramirez in right. All average range. And Bell and Lofton with very good arms. Ramirez with a fair arm. Tommy, Vizquel, Baerga, and Sorrento in the infield. All average except for Vizquel, who has excellent range. Behind the plate, Tony Pena, who has very good range, but not a very good arm. At least not in 1995, anyway. So next up will be Greasy Neal. And I think he's fair for bunting, so we're not going to bunt with him yet. So he hit .242 with a homer and 54 runs batted in. Actually, he is very good. I'm sorry. So maybe we will bunt here. I think we're gonna play a little small ball here. As he has average speed at first, so Nagy throws the first. Rath beats the bag, throw to the bag. Another throw over. Dives head first, the tag. And just gets back. So here we go again. Nagy keeps throwing. Wow, Nagy's thrown 3 times over to first. We're going to keep the bunt on. Here it comes. Neal shows bunt. Steps away from an inside delivery for ball 1. Oh, try it one more time. Wow. They're really trying to keep us. We're just swinging away now, I think. 1-out count. Another throw to first. Wow, that's like the 5th time they've thrown over there. Unbelievable. Man, how many times are they going to throw over there? This is like the 6th time. Are you kidding me? That's ridiculous. I've never seen him throw this many times over to first. Man, another throw to first. This is like 8 throws to first. 1-2 pitch now. Lined over first. Ha! Made him pay there. Thrown over to first so many times. So that'll put runners at the corners. All that throwing over first did absolutely nothing. So runners at the corners with nobody out for Heine Groh. Groh hit .310 with 5 homers and 63 runs batted in. 56 walks and 26 strikeouts. So here we go. Let's swing away. 2-1 on Groh. The pitch. Fair ball. Grounded over first. Down the right field line. Rath comes in to score. Greasy Neal is around third. And Groh has himself a 2-base hit. And he does have excellent though. I think we're going to try to advance on Ramirez even though there's nobody out. Yeah, we're going to try it. Test Ramirez's arm here. Ramirez doesn't risk the throw. Yeah, Neal scores. So Groh gets himself 2 runs batted in there, and Cincinnati takes a 2-1 lead on our 2-run double by Groh. Is it a 2-run double considered? Yeah. Alright, still nobody out for Ed Roush. Roush comes in hitting .321 with 4 homers and 71 runs batted in. So the center fielder Roush, the lefty, steps into the box. the Hall of Famer. Oh, 1 pitch. Hit right at Vizquel. No chance for Groth to move up. So Roush is thrown at it first, 6-3. So Sherry McGee up now in his last season. Hit just .215 with 21 runs batted in. RBI opportunity here for him. 0-2 on McGee. Swung and rolled down the third base line. Tomey charges hard. Reaches with his bare hand. Comes up throwing. And McGee is out by a step. So McGraw moves down the third. So great, good play by Tomey there. That brings up the first baseman, Jake Daubert. Daubert, .276 hitter in 1919 with 2 homers and 44 runs batted in. Definitely looking at the lineup for the Cincinnati Reds, there wasn't a lot of pop there. Definitely, I can see where the White Sox had it all over them pretty much and were heavily favored. They did have a lot of speed. Alright, so Jake Daubert there steps into the box, the lefty. Nagy looks in for the sign from Pena. Here's the windup and the pitch. 1-2 pitch. Kicks and delivers. And this one's really hit. Out to deep left field. Racing back is Bell. A little difficulty. But he still records it for the out. But Cincinnati scores 2 on a 2-run double by Groh. And take a 2-1 lead after 1. Alright, and we're back. After a short break there, checking on our dinner for tonight. Miss Mags is all there alone in the co-host seat. Mr. Brody letting her do some announcing on her birthday by herself. Alright, so Paul Sorrento come to the plate now. Here in the top of the second. It'll be Sorrento, Ramirez, and Pena up against Eller. Sorrento comes in. He hit .235 with 25 homers and 79 runs batted in 1995. .246 hitter against righties with .347 on base percentage. Eller looks in. Let's do the lineup for the Cincinnati Reds here. I mean the defense behind Eller. It's got to be McGee in left, Roush in center, and Neal in right. Roush, excellent range. Neal, very good, and McGee, average. Roush and Neal with average arms, and McGee with just a fair arm. In the infield, it's going to be left to right is Groh, Koff, Rath, and Daubert. Groh and Rath with very good range. Koff and with fair range. Will commit quite a few errors at shortstop. And Daubert at first, average range with behind the plate. Wingo is average range with a very good arm. And Eller has poor range on the mound with average on holding runners on. So Eller looks in for the sign from Wingo. Here's the windup and the pitch to Sorrento. And what happened there? I didn't see that. Oh. Daubert plays an in-between hop, and he'll go to the bag on assist because Eller forgets the cover. But they get the out anyway, so it's going to bring up Manny Ramirez. He hit .308 with 31 homers and 107 runs batted in 1995. Hit .274 against right-handed pitching. .10 pitch. Eller comes home. High hopper to the left side. Snagged by Eller. And throws a fastball to first. Over to Daubert. And Ramirez is retired for out number 2. So 2 outs and the base is empty for Tony Pena. He hit .262 with 5 homers and 28 runs batted in. .246 against righties. 1-0 pitch. Grounded to third. Groh with the throw over. And Pena's retired. So the Indians go in order in the second. And after 1.5, it's Cincinnati 2 and Cleveland 1. Be bottom third of the order, Koff, Wingo, and Eller. Up against Nagy here in the second. Koff hit .270 with 58 runs batted in. Here's the pitch. Lofted to center. Lofton backpedals and pulls it in for out number 1. So the catcher Ivy Wingo up now. .273 hitter with 27 runs batted in. Full count pitch. Nagy pitches. Hit on the ground. In the hole right side. Bayer goes to his left. Takes it in. And throws on to Sorrento for out number 2. Score that a 4-3. So Eller up now. Eller, a pretty good hitting pitcher. Hit .280 with a homer and 13 runs batted in. Definitely hit higher than a lot of the starters. 0-2 pitch to Eller. Outside pitch. Eller swings and misses. And he goes down on strikes. So the Reds go in order in the second. And after 2 full, it's 2-1 Cincinnati. So Nagy will come to the plate in the top of the third for the Indians. Nagy did not have an at-bat in 1995 as there was no interleague play, I don't think, back then. Not in 95. So he did not get an at-bat. So we'll see how he does here. Eller toes the rubber. 1-2 pitch. Comes home. Bounced off the mound. Taken up by Koff left of the bag. And throws over to get Nagy for out number 1. So 1 gone in the Cleveland third. Brings up Kenny Lofton. Lofton had himself a double to lead off the game. 2-2 pitch. Eller kicks and fires. Ball's hit pretty well again by Lofton. But Roush is going to flags this one down. Had him played deep after the last hit. So 2 outs in the Cleveland third. Brings up Omar Vizquel. Vizquel 0 for 1 so far today. 2-2 pitch. Kick and delivery. Bounced off the right side. Rath grabs it. And takes care of Vizquel for out number 3. So the Indians go in order again in the third. And after 2.5, it's Cincinnati by 1. Top of the order, Rath up for the Reds. Singled his first time up. Came around the score. Two-one pitch. What's up, Mr. Brody? 2-1 pitch. Ground ball up the middle. Base hit in the center field. Mr. Brody saw that one coming. He said that pitch was right down the middle, and Rath hit it back through the box. So good call there, Mr. Brody. So Greasy Neal up now. Neal also had himself a hit his first time up. And came around the score on the 2-run double by Groth. So Rath gets his lead at first. Let's see if they throw over 15 times this time. Not much of an exaggeration here. I think he threw over at least 8 times. So let's see. Let's try that bunt again. Tommy and Sorrento playing in. The delivery. Neal's trying to bunt. Bunted first base side. Nagy ponders second. Now underhands it to Baerger, covering first, and just barely gets Neal. So successful sacrifice bunt by Neal. And Grove comes up. He's already got himself two RBIs today with an RBI 2-run double back in the first. That's where we sit now, 2-1 Cincinnati. So 1-0 pitch. Line to center for another base hit. Rath is rounding third. He's got a very good arm there. He's only got fair average, so we're going to hold him. So it'll put runners on the corners. So Ed Roush with an RBI opportunity here. Looking for his first hit of the day. Three-two pitch, the payoff pitch. Soft grounder towards third. Are we going to try for home? No. So Tommy's only play is the first. As Groh moves into scoring position now. So runners on second and third with 2 down now. So McGee with an RBI opportunity here. 0-1 pitch. Shot to Sorrento. He gobbles it up and makes the unassisted play. So the Reds cannot score. And after 3 full, it's still 2-1 Cincinnati. Alright, we head to the top of the 4th with Cincinnati still on top by a score of 2-1. Carlos Baerga comes to the plate. He's 0 for 1 on the day. Arrow looks in for the sign from Wingo. Here's the windup and the pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike pitch. Broken back ground ball. And it gets through. So Baerga has himself his first hit of the day. So Daubert will hold him on. And we are going to pick off. Throw over to first. And Baerga scrambles back. So Bell had himself an RBI triple. The only Cleveland scoring the only Cleveland run of the game. 0-1 pitch. Eller deals. Rides in on Bell and hits him in the leg. Looks like he's going to be alright. So Cleveland has runners on first and second with nobody out. As Wingo goes out to talk to Eller. Jim Thome up to the plate now. Strikeout victim his first time up. 1-1 pitch. Chopped off the plate. It's going to be a tough play for Groh. And gets Thome up first. So Groh with a terrific play at third. That'll move the runners up to second and third now with 1 down. Paul Sorrento comes to the plate now. 0 for 1 on the day. And I think we're going to play the corners in. We're going to play the infield in. Yeah, we'll play him back. We don't mind necessarily the tying run coming in. We just don't want the go-ahead run. So we play in, there's more chance of a single, so getting through. So we're just going to play back. A 1 pitch. Ella pitches to Sorrento. Ump calls a balk. You're kidding me. Oh, so Baerga's going to come around the score. So much for that strategy. Now we're going to bring the infield in. Bell gets the lead. Full count. Eller's pitch. Just a bit low for ball 4. So put runners at the corners. Alright, now we're going to play back for 2. Manny Ramirez definitely a double play candidate here. Ramirez 0 for 1 on the day. Payoff pitch to Ramirez. Low and away, so he walks. So that's going to load the bases. For Tony Pena, he's a double play candidate, so we're going to play back. Pena 0 for 1 on the day. Eller to the stretch, the pitch. Hit on the line to left, right to McGee. Makes the play for out number 2. Bell's tagging up, and he'll score without a throw. So Cleveland scores their second run of the inning and takes a 3-2 lead. Charles Nagy up now. 2 outs and runners on first and second. Pitch to Nagy. High hop, drifting right. Wingo points at Daubert and makes the catch. So that'll be it for Cleveland in the fourth, but they do score 2 and take a 3-2 lead. So Nagy now with a lead. Brings up Daubert. Daubert 0 for 1. 0-2 pitch. Hard line to third, and it'll go through for a single. So Daubert lines the 0-2 pitch into the outfield for a single. So leadoff runner is on. That brings Koff up to the plate. Koff, the shortstop, 0 for 1. Oh, 2 pitch. Here's the pitch. Hammers it to first. Takes a bad hop out of Sorrento's reach and a base hit to right field. So Daubert will move around to third. So runners at the corners with nobody out. So tying run just 90 feet away. Brings up Ivy Wingo. Wingo with a chance to tie the game here. Wingo looking for his first hit of the day. One pitch. Hit hard to right center field. Lofton breaks back. Circles to his right. And the ball is over his head. And Daubert comes home with a run. Wingo checks in with a double. And Koff will stop at third. Yeah, nobody out. So it goes over Lofton's head. And Wingo has himself an RBI double to tie the game at 3. So Cleveland's lead is short-lived. Brings up the pitcher here, Eller. I'm going to have him hit away. He's a 280 hitter. Chance to help himself out here. Struck out his first time up. Ball and 2 strike count. Swung on. Eller is sent packing. Just got a little piece of it. But I'm going to call it a foul tip in the paint of his glove for out number 1. That brings up Rath. He's 2 for 2 on the day. Infield's playing back. 2-2 pitch. Driven the other way to deep left field. Bell going back. And has it for the out. Koff will tag and score easily. So Rath with a sacrifice fly puts the Reds ahead 4-3. Wingo moves over to third. Greasy Neal up now. Neal 1 for 1 with a walk. Actually 1 for 1. I think, he sacrificed, that's right. Also had a sacrifice bunt. 2-2 pitch. He gets jammed. And Sorrento will make the play for the out. And that'll do it. But Cincinnati comes back with 2 of their own and retakes the lead 4-3. So Eller back with the lead again. He'll face the top of the order, Lofton, Vizquel, and Baerga. Lofton 1 for 2 on the day. Had a double back in the first, came around the score. So 1 ball, 2 strike pitch, hit hard to second. Backhanded by Rath on a hop. And throws Lofton out for out number 1. So Vizquel, in search of his first hit, comes to the plate. 0-1 pitch. And he tees off on this one, left side in the gap. Roush won't have a chance to run it down. Will have a chance to run it down, and he does. So Roush with a great running catch there, showing excellent range. So 2 quick outs in the Cleveland 5th. I'll bring up Baerga with 2 outs and the base is empty. Baerga 1 for 2 in the day. 2-1 pitch on the way. It's a pop fly, wide side of first. And it's going to auto go back into the seats, so that even the count at 2-2 now. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Ground ball right up the middle. Rath goes to his right. Up with it. Throws to first. In time. So nice play by Rath there to get Baerga. And the Indians go 1, 2, 3 in the 5th. So halfway through, it's Cincinnati 4 and Cleveland 3. It'll be Gros, Roush, and McGee up for the Reds. Up against Nagy. Nagy up to 67 pitches through 4. There's Mr. Brody. 1-1 pitch. Manages to put the ball in play for an out. Wimpy ground ball to second. So 1 down in the Cincinnati 5th. Ed Roush, 0 for 2 today. One pitch. Ground ball to the left side. In the hole, Vizquel has it. Throws across. In time. So Roush is the number 2 out of the inning. Sherry McGee up now. Sherry McGee also 0 for 2 on the day. Full count on him. And swings and misses. So Nagy with his 3rd K of the day. And the Reds go quietly in the 5th. So Bell, Thome, and Sorrento. The heart of the order up for the Indians now. Down by a run. Grounded towards the bag at second. Cough up with it. Across to first. And Bell is retired the first time today. So Jim Thome up now. 0 for 2 so far. Ball hit well to center. And Roush races back. And he won't get this one. As Jim Thome hits his first home run of the tournament. And ties the game at 4. Ella not happy with himself on that one. Definitely a mistake pitch there. That brings up Sorrento. He could put the Indians ahead here. Can they go back to back? 2-0 count. Hitters count here. Hit the short. Couple hops to Cough. And throws over to first. Score that at 6-3 as Sorrento is retired for out number 2. Manny Ramirez, he could also go deep. Had 31 home runs back in 1995. 1-2 pitch. Fairly deep to center. Roush retreats. And makes the catch. But the damage done as Jim Thome goes deep and ties the game at 4. So Daubert will lead it off. He's 1 for 2 so far for the Reds. 2-0 count on him. Grounded to second. Baerga with a short throw. And that'll get him. Gets him by 4 or 5 steps. So Cough up now. Cough 1 for 2 with a run scored. Here's the 0-2 pitch to him. Bounce right up Sorrento at first. 1 step to the bag. And Cough is retired. So 2 quick outs in the bottom of the 6th. Brings up Ivy Wingo. He's 1 for 2 with an RBI. Had an RBI double back in the 4th. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Swung on, hit up the middle. Vizquel to his left has it. Throws on the move, and Wingo is out easily. So nothing doing for the Reds in the 6th, and we're head to the 7th, tied at 4. Eller up to 73 pitches through 6 innings. It's been very economical. See what Payne can do here. One-two pitch. He swings and strikes him out. So Eller with just his 2nd K of the day. So Charles Nagy up to the plate now. Hitless in 2 trips. 1-0 pitch. It shatters his bat on that swing. Dropped by third. Ball is dropped by third. Ray Grove recovers in time to throw Nagy out for out number 2. So Lofton up now, 1 for 3 on the day. Eller has the sign, the pitch. Sharp grounder. Koff with the pickup. Makes a nice play and throws Lofton out. So that'll do it for the Indians in the 7th. So 7th inning stretch time here in Cincinnati. Pitcher's spot. Let's see, we'll have Eller. We'll let Eller hit here. Pitcher's spot and then top of the order. So 0 for 2 so far is Eller. Nagy back out there for his 7th inning of work. 0-1 pitch. Ground ball. Pascal to his right. Flips across the diamond. And gets Eller for the out. So Rath 1 for 2 for the walk comes to the plate. Actually, 2 hits and 3 trips. I'm sorry for that one. No, he doesn't. He has 1 hit and 2 trips. Because he's got it. Oh, maybe he does. 2 hits and 3 trips. And he gets another base hit, so it's going to be a double. So he's in scoring position with 1 down. So Neal is 1 for 2. Chance to put the Reds ahead here with a base hit. Here's the payoff pitch. Combreaker back to the box. Nagy has it. Holds the runner at second and flips the first for the out. So Neal unable to get the job done. Grohl looking for his 3rd RBI. One-two pitch on Groh. Nagy works to Groh. Swing and a miss for strike 3. So Groh's unable to get the go-ahead run home. And through 7 full, we're tied at 4. Uh, 81 pitches. He's got at least another pitch, another inning in him. Eller will come out to work the 8th. Pascal will lead it off. Hitless on the day. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swung on a miss for strike 3. So 1 gone in the Cleveland 8th. Brings up Baerga 1 for 3. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Hard hit ball left side. Great diving stop by Groh. And he throws Baerga out. So that was definitely a base hit there. Robbed by Groh though. So good leather there. So we have 2 down now for the dangerous Albert Bell. Had an RBI triple back in the 1st inning. Pops it up to shallow left this time on the 2-1 delivery. And Koff makes the grab. And that'll do it here in the top of the 8th as we head to the home half of the 8th with the score still knotted at 4. Paul Arsemarker coming in here in the 8th to relieve Nagy. So Nagy's day is done. He cannot win it and he cannot lose it. It's going to be Roush, McGee, and Daubert up against Arsemarker. Arsemarker had a record of 6-2 with a 2.82 earned run average, 38 1/3 innings pitched, allowed 32 hits, 3 homers surrendered, 12 walks, and 40 strikeouts. So left-handed batters, ooh, that's going to kill us. Left-handed batters hitting just 177 against Arsemarker. So Roush steps into the box, 0 for 3 on the day. Pitch on the way. Grounds one's fair. By the bag at 3rd. And down the line. Over to get it is Bell, but Roush ends up at second with a leadoff double. So a good start to the Reds' 8th inning here as the fans stand on their feet. So Sherry McGee up now. Can Sherry McGee bunt? Probably not. Average bunter. He's not much of a hitter now. He's only a .215 hitter. Let's see what we have on the bench here. So McGee is a left fielder, I believe. He is the left fielder. Let's see here. We have Rube Bressler. He's a .206 hitter, so he isn't much better. In fact, he's a little bit worse. How about Manuel? Let's see what his defense is here. He's not bad. He's got 1,000 fielding percentage in left field. So we could put him in left. Let's see who else do we got to hit here. How about Charlie C? He can play left field. He's only got to play a couple of games there, but still, he's played. He's only had 14 at-bats. He is in the lineup, though, so I'm going to use him. Alright, we're going to bring in... Is he a righty? No, he's a lefty. We don't want to bring him in. Let's see here. How about Wally Reg? Ooh, he's bad. Can he bunt, though? Do we have... How many else do we have? Nobody. So, Wally Reg. Can he bunt? He's a very good bunter. Alright, we're going to do that. We're going to bring in Wally Reg. So he's going to come in and pinch hit for McGee. So Wally Reg, just a 167 hitter, but he's going to be called upon the bunt here. Very good bunter here. Try to get, good. Roush is an excellent runner out there. So we get the man we want on base. Here we go. Reg looks lay one down. Bunted left side. Oh no, too much so, and it curls foul. Well, at least they didn't throw him out. Alright, we'll try to bunt again. Oh, first baseline, come on. Down the first baseline, there we go. Well done. Sorrento muffs it, picks it up, throws to first, in time. So, successful sacrifice bunt by Reg, gets Roush over to third. So, a fly ball of at least medium depth will probably get the run home. So Jake Daubert comes to the plate, 1 for 3 on the day. So Roush at third. Asamarka tries to keep him close. 2-strike offering. This one's smoked towards the bag at second. It's going to be a tough play. Vizquel can't handle it. Neither can Baerga. And it's into center field for a hit. So Daubert with an RBI single gets the job done as the Reds take a 5-4 lead. There's action in the Cincinnati bullpen as their closer is getting up to throw. Don't know exactly who that is, but he's up and throwing. So it's going to bring up the number 8 hitter, Koff. Still only 1 down. Koff 1 for 3 on the day. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Too short. Double play ball. And they turn to 6-4-3. So let's see here. So we are going to... Reg. He was the one that can play left field, right? No, he can't play left field. Well, Neil, can he play left field? He can. So I think we're going to move Neil over the left field. Slightly better percentage in there. And then I think Reg we're going to move to right field. Oh, he's horrible, though. Alright. Let's move Reg back to left to right field. And we're gonna just get a replacement here. How about Bressler? 969. We don't like that. We had somebody else I know. Charlie C, was it? Yes, he can play left field. Alright, so C is going to come in and play. Whoops. Here we go. Alright, we're good now. Alright, so let's see. Pitchers. And who is our closer here? Looks like we have two guys that could be possible closers here. So he had 14. You could use Ring, but I think we're going to use... Yeah, he had more relief appearances, so we're going to have Dolph Loke. Yeah, he's going to come in to close it out. So great performance by Eller. Good performance by Eller. I wouldn't say great, but good. Got the job done. Alright, so Dolph Luke comes in. He had a 9-3 record in 1919, 2.63 earned run average. 106 innings pitched, just 89 hits allowed. 2 homers, 36 walks, and 40 strikeouts. And had 3 saves. Opponents hit just 233 off of him. So it's going to be Tommy Sorrento and Ramirez. Definitely any one of these guys could go deep to tie the game. So Luke's going to have to be careful with Tommy. Tommy's already 1 for 3 with a homer. Already has a home run today. He hit .327 against righties. .3-1 count. Luke's pitch. And it misses for ball 4. So Tommy reaches on the walk. Good eye by Tommy. So tying run is on first. Ooh, I should have probably put in a lefty, but alright, alright, no worries. So Tommy Sorrento 0 for 2 with a walk. Gilberts holds him on. 3 balls, 1 strike pitch. Luke delivers. Back-to-back walks by Luke. Not the way to get it done. Alright. Brings up Manny Ramirez now. Ramirez 0 for 2 with a walk. Two-two pitch. Luke fires. Swings at a pitch in the dirt. Wingo smothers it. Strike 3, so he gets Ramirez swinging. So 1 gone now for Tony Pena. 3-2 pitch. Swung on and bounced high towards third. Groh takes it. Second for the force there. In time. I was hoping it must have been too far off the bag to get the runner at third. So here we go. Oh, they're definitely going to pinch hit for Ossenberger. Let's see what they put in. Oh, the dangerous Eddie Murray. Oh, I knew he was lurking somewhere there, so I think we're going to have to go to the... Let's take a look here. 340 against righties. Yeah, we definitely cannot leave Loke in there. We're going to have to put a lefty in. So that's going to be it for Loke. So hopefully we have a lefty in here that's good. Bressler. Dutch Ruther. These are all starters. Gurnis, poor. I think Rube Bressler is our best bet here. Come on, Rube. 2 and 4 with a 3.46 earned run average. It's too bad you don't know splits back then, but all right, we're gonna go with him. We got to go with a lefty here. So that's gonna be it for Luke. So he leaves with runners at the corners and 2 down. Dangerous Eddie Murray up now, the Hall of Famer. 323 average with 21 homers and 82 runs batted in 1995. Still a very solid year as a DH. Bressler, like I said, 2 and 4 with 3.46 year earned run average. 245 against all hitters. That's right, Murray's a switch hitter, so he'll bat from the right. So definitely doesn't have as much power, or definitely is his weak side, so we got to turn around here. So here we go, 2 down, runners at the corners. Tommy representing the tying run and Pena the go-ahead run. 0-1 pitch. Bressler pitches to Murray. Murray hits it hard on the ground on the right side. Rath can't flag it down. It's into right for a base hit. Tommy comes home to score. Pena rounding second. So Murray delivers with a RBI single to tie the game. Kenny Lofton up now. Bressler's got to get Lofton here. 1 for 4 so far as Lofton. 1-1 pitch. Bounced in the dirt. Wingo can't control it. Pena moves up. Oh, the winning run now just 90 feet away. Murray moves up too. Oh, his run does not matter. Yeah, we got a pitch to Lofton, lefty on lefty here. 2-1 pitch now. Chopped out near second. Who's going to throw him out? Koff. Nice play in front of the bag. And gets him. But damage is done as Eddie Murray comes on with a pinch hit RBI single to tie the game at 5. So we're going to head to the bottom of the 9th. Jose Mesa, the closer for the Indians, on. Wow. He had a 3-0 record with a 1.13 ERA in 1995. 64 innings pitched, just 49 hits allowed. 58 strikeouts, 17 walks. Surrendered 3 homers. Lefties hit 230 off of him. Righties 198. So we have more lefties, so that's a good thing for us, I guess. Only a slightly better, though. Pretty dominating all the way around, though. So Wingo comes to the plate. It'll be Wingo, the pitcher's spot in Rath. Wingo 1 for 3 on the day. Three-two pitch. Count is full. And shot play a ball to first. Sorrento has it on 2 hops. Throws it to Mesa covering for the out. So 1 down. And Bressler. Yeah, we got to take him out anyway. So, all right, let's see who we can bring in now. Pinch hit. He's got the highest on base percentage. Nick Allen, 393. Jimmy Smith. All right, we're going to let Nick Allen come in and pinch hit. All right, so Nick Allen comes in the pinch hit. 320 hitter on the season and 25 at-bats. 393 on base percentage. 5 runs batted in. 2 balls and 1 strike. Pitch from Jose. Swung on and ripped to third. Tommy on his knees to play it. Throws over. Too late. So Allen is safe as first. He beats it out. As Tommy could not get enough on that throw. And that's it. We're going to replace Allen with a pinch runner here. Let's see. Ruben Amaro. Does he have good speed? Running average, stealing fair. Espinoza. Running average, stealing poor. Kirby. Running excellent, stealing very good. Alright, we're going to bring in Wayne Kirby to pinch run for... Oops. Oh, we can't. What am I doing? Wrong team there. Alright. Schreiber. Schreiber, fair and poor. Smith, average and fair. He's a catcher. He probably... Oh, we'll see anyway. Fair and fair. Duncan. Very good. Stealing poor, though. Cuerdo. Fair and fair. And who do we have at first now? We have... Oh, we don't have anybody on. That's right. Yes, we do. I mean, who just pinch hit? Oh, yeah, Wingo. I mean, Allen. Fair and poor. All right, we're gonna have to. All right, we're gonna bring in Pat Duncan to pinch run. So Pat Duncan comes in to pinch run at first. Very good running speed. He's not really here to steal, so. One down now for Rath. Rath 3 for 3 on the day. Hopefully he can keep his perfect game going here. So 0-1 pitch to Rath. Here's a shot. Very deep into center. Lofton chasing back and makes the catch over the shoulder. Ugh. So 2 outs now for Greasy Neal. Greasy Neal 1 for 3 with a also has a sacrifice bunt. Throw to first. Diving back. Duncan's safe. Okay. Ball 1 pitch on Neal. Grounded hard past the mound, out of the reach of Baerga, and into center field for a hit. Duncan is past second. Yeah, we can't. He's got a very good arm, so no. So runners on first and second for Heine Groh. Groh already has himself 2 RBIs here. Can he be the hero? Two pitch to Groh. Hit very well to the left. Bell goes back at the wall, and it's gone. So Heine Groh hits a 3-run bomb to give the 1919 Cincinnati Reds the victory. And Jose Mesa rocks off the field. Cannot believe it. Wow. Kind of anticlimactic with no sounds here, but wow. So Heine Groh gets RBIs 3, 4, and 5 on a 3-run bomb. And has 5 RBIs on the day. A walk-off home run as the crowd goes crazy. Great birthday present there from Miss Mags. Wow. So great victory there for the 1919 Cincinnati Reds over the 1995 Cleveland Indians. So let's look at the box score here. So a great victory there. After Cleveland tied it up in the top of the 9th. Down to the last out in the bottom of the 9th. Well, they would have been extra innings, but still. Prevents it from going to extra innings. So definitely we know who the player of the game is. No doubt about that one. So let's look at the pitching first, as we usually do. Well, as we always do. Eller pitches 8 innings, allowing 4 runs. All of them earned 2 walks and 3 strikeouts. Luck gets the hold. Luke gets the hold. Bressler gets a blown save, but also gets the win. Pitches a 3rd inning, allowing 1 hit. For the Cleveland Indians, Nagy, 7 innings, 9 hits allowed, 4 runs, all of them earned, 4 strikeouts, no walks. Austin Margaret pitches an inning, allows a run on 2 hits. Mesa, 2/3 of an inning, gets the loss. 3 hits allowed, 3 runs, all of them earned. No walks and no strikeouts, allowing the 3-run bomb to grow. So for Cincinnati, Rath was 3 for 4 with a run scored and an RBI. Neal, 2 for 4 with 2 runs scored. Grow, player of the game, 3 for 5 with a run scored and 5 runs batted, capped off. So he started the scoring and he ended the scoring. With RBI double in the first and a 3-run homer in the 9th. So Ed Roush, 1 for 5 with a run scored. McGee, 0 for 3. Reg and was, I thought Reg reached on it. Oh, he was a pinch hitter though. Did he walk? Maybe he did. I thought he reached on an infield single, but I guess not. Anyway, we'll take a look at that in a minute. So C came in to play left, did not get an at bat. Daubert, 2 for 4 with a run scored and an RBI. Kopf, 1 for 4 with a run scored. Wingo, 1 for 4 with an RBI. Keller, 0 for 3. Luke and Bressler did not get at bats as pitchers. Allen, the pinch hitter, he was the one I was thinking of, 1 for 1. Duncan came on as a pinch runner and scored on the winning run on the home run by Grow. So let's take a look at score sheet here. Actually, let's take a look at the box score. I'm much more comfortable looking at the box score. So there it is for Clinton Parks. I know he likes to look at this. Game log. Let's take a look at the game log here in the 9th. So Wingo grounded out to first. Allen pinch hitting for Bressler, reached on an infield single. Then Duncan came on the pinch run for Allen. Rath flied out to center. So then Neal grounded a single up the middle until Duncan moved to second. And then Grow with a 3-run blast, scoring Duncan and Neal. So that is it. Let's take a look at the box score here. Oops, hold on. I can't find out where my mouse is. And we don't need this. Yeah, we don't need that. So exit the game here. And this game was from the second Division 2. Here we go there. So we're going to play a game either from Division 3 or Division 4. Is that it? Yeah. So these are the teams left in Division 3 and 4. So if you see a team you like there, let me know. Just take a quick look here. I'm thinking possibly Chicago Cubs from 1917. I mean, oh, that's 1917 Chicago. Those are the White Sox. That might be interesting to play. Since we played the Reds, maybe we'll play the White Sox. See how good that team was in 1917. See who they're playing here. And see which team I would play. So I would not play the Whites. I would play the 1932 Yankees. Yeah. I might have to make an exception and play the White Sox on that one. Maybe I'll make an exception as I won't play any New York teams. Any Yankees teams. I think we might go with that. I think we are going to change that rule. So I will play as a Red Sox team if they're in there, and I will play on any other team. If the home team is a Yankees team, then I will pick the other team. Because I already played as one Yankees team, and it was a good game, but I'd rather not. So let's see here. We could play as 1998 Houston. That could be interesting. Or 1993 Atlanta. I don't know. I'm kind of looking at it. I kind of want to play as the 17 Chicago White Sox. So I think that's probably what we're going to do unless anybody else has a suggestion. So thank you for joining me, Eric from Higher Ground Gaming. Miss Mag's on her 6th birthday. And Mr. Brody, wish you well. Take care and God bless. And we'll see you in the next ELO All-Time Greatest Teams Tournament. Bye-bye now.